All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We the brothers from GMS New Orleans. We're coming back at you with another lesson. Probably to get started as we always do. We like to give infinite honors and prayers to
Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua Bahashem Kakodash.
double honors to the elders and apostles who create millstone, and salutation to the Agams that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video will be edifying first and foremost to the whole elect and to those that cleave to the body. And me and the brother wanted to, through the spirit, get this lesson up. On yesterday, we was doing a couple things, and it just kind of got by, but through the spirit, the Lord allowed it to come through now. And we just want to give an update on war, what it has caused, what happens during it, all right, and just some of the things surrounding it, all right. Chiefly, you know, the news, all the news that have been coming out, you know, about the bombing attacks, you know, back and forth, you know, Iran, Israel. Then you got little inner workings. What is Afghanistan and Slovakia. Damn, I'm just gonna forget that. All right, and don't forget about the Russian-Ukraine war. All right, you got a whole plethora of things happening. Many proxy wars going on. All right, also, you know, that's gonna build up to World War III. But what we want to kind of horn the magnifying glass and put the magnifying glass on is the disruption that this ongoing feud has caused.
Yeah.
All right.
It's starting to affect the people.
Mm-hmm.
The way it's affecting the people
and society. So I'm gonna read this real quick. Okay. It says, when war starts, what happens? Right. Just a general AI overview. All right. Just to show you some of the things, you know, the chain of events that kind of occur. All right. And as we've been saying it, we had to literally go to the gas station 3 days in a row just for different reasons. All right. You know, to fill up gas for the generators, fill up a car, then fill up another car. And what we have seen the prices gradually rise. Yeah. I put an article in the chat.
I put one in there too.
Yeah. You know, and it's changing rapidly.
Yeah.
All right. Brothers are saying they usually spend $50, now they spending $80.
Yep.
This not even a day's time. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, it went from what we went that first day. We put about.
I put 65 or 66 in my truck.
No, but it was at what, $3 and about 17 cents.
Yeah, I think it was $3.17. Yep.
So the next day we just went.
Yep.
Right. It was that was yesterday, I think. Okay, so
either the day before
or the day before, roughly. But it's too fast for today. It's at
420. Yeah.
420.
Almost 420.
Yeah.
So that's roughly $1 in one day.
Yeah.
Right. $1. Regular was at $2.
Yeah.
Now
it's at $3.
You know, so it done went up $1 and expected to go up more. And not only that, around tax time, gas prices is hiked up anyways.
Yeah.
It's lowered before it, you know, the couple months on coming, and then you just see a spike in the rise of it. But the reason why these oil and gas prices are spiked up, because through the Strait of Hormuz, all right, it's been what? It's been closed up, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and this is the chief route for oil and gas, the trading. All right, and I had told brothers, hey, you're gonna see tariffs, and don't forget the tariffs that's on everything. You're gonna see immediate inflation, right? And then inflation just leads to hyperinflation. Like one day is $3-4, then it's $8. Yeah. All right, then it's $26. Right, so you're gonna see that gradually happening with all this going on, and you got Trump still. You know, Spain just left the whore, which is biblical prophecy. All right, you know, he was saying, look, we could land our planes there or whatever in Spain. Say you can't do that. Yeah. All right, for war. You know, to position itself in war. All right, and now they have broken off. All right, remember that the horn's gonna hate the whore, man. Now with Spain happening, that's biblical prophecy, man. All right. It says when war starts, this is a regular AI. You just type in when war starts. What happens? It says when war starts, it immediately causes widespread destruction, loss of life, and profound disruption to society. Typically beginning with intense military action and a collapse of normal civilian lives. Now, Trump has put articles out and many other men saying that American lives going to be lost. all right, and vice versa. The Iranian people saying, well, look, we understand when this happened, you know, there's casualties of wars, there's debt, all right, and war, debt is imminent. So what you have, go ahead.
No, you good.
Yeah. So what you have also, one of the Iranian leaders, all right, he said that if they urged him to move, because where he was, I think before he died, where he was, they said that this is a target that's most likely to get bombed or hit. He said unless you can move the 90 million Iranians with him, he ain't going nowhere. Yeah. So he's dying on this war. In war, you're gonna have to die, which America don't know the loss of children, and we could get that. Yeah. All right. We could start with that. All right. She shall not know the loss of children. All right. Or widowhood. It says infrastructure, power, water, hospitals is target. Right. Yeah. To bring down the stronghold of this. You know, that's what EMPs and different things for, to basically take out the things that power the nuclear weapons and different things like that. Because if you take the power and electricity away, you handicap or cripple your opponent in war, man. Mm-hmm. All right. It says create an urgent crisis while economy shift to war footing, triggering price shocks and severe shortages. And that's what has happened. All right. Some of these things that happen on the forefront now, there haven't been a total collapse of normal civilian life. Infrastructure, power, water, and hospitals, you know, are up and running. But expect these things to incite as the war continues. All right. You got something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's the book Isaiah, chapter 47. And I'm going to start at 8. It says, therefore, hear this now, that thou art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else besides me.
And that's pride. Just like Trump, you know, he made a statement that he don't need the, I think he said he don't need the UN or whatever, or NATO. He basically like, we is the UN and NATO.
Yeah.
You know, basically boasting in his pride. Mm-hmm. Now, remember, because, again, all these allies of America, NATO, and they're going to turn on America, man. All right? Britain, the mother of her, she going to be sore confounded with her. Britain going to change on them. All right? And everybody going to turn their arrows towards America. Scripturally, that's in the scriptures. Everybody going to point the arrows at her.
Because everybody, they're going to realize that they have one common enemy.
Yep.
Okay? Because of how America rules the earth, man.
Yep.
But it says, and I am, and none else beside me. Uh-huh. I sit as a widow. Mm-hmm. Neither shall I know the loss of children.
Right. It shouldn't say I shall not sit as a widow.
Salaki. I shall not sit as a widow. Uh-huh. Neither shall I know the loss of children.
Right. So America is boasting in itself. This is not an actual lady or man. All right. She's the lady of kingdoms. But she's boasting in herself and saying she shall not know the loss of children because war hasn't came in this land. It's a virgin land. That's why I said the virgin daughter of Babylon. And this, in America heart, all right, when we say America, we talking about the wicked, the Amalekites, people that's running this place. All right, we ain't just talking about America as a place. We talking about the ruling class elites that's in control of Babylon. All right, they say they shall not know the loss of children, so their pride, in Obadiah tell you their pride has reached into the skies. All right, they don't think that nothing is gonna happen to them. They got the biggest missiles. They got this. They got that. But they also know, all right, that it's time to put up or shut up, man. Yeah. Talking ain't gonna get you nowhere no more. Now you got Iran, you got Russia saying if America keep bombing Iran, they're gonna have to step in. You got China saying we willing to assist in any missiles or supplies you need right away. All right. So the culmination of Russia being a guard until, you know, the Persians and, you know, the Iranians and different, you know, China and all these different countries. Okay, what you're saying is the culmination of a war beginning, man. All right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, verse 9, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day.
Go ahead.
the loss of children.
See, it's gonna happen right away, man. The loss of children is the lives of Americans dying. All right, because don't they in the scriptures it say year of your father the devil?
Yeah.
You know, so it's using like a analogy of a family, a metaphor of how America has its people.
Yeah.
Or the citizens of America. Okay, or America. Go ahead.
It says, and widowhood.
Go ahead, and widowhood. Go ahead.
They shall come unto thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries.
Yep.
And for the great abundance of thine enchantment.
Right, so they're going to come unto you, man. You see that? You're going to know the loss. Now, the people of this land about to know what it is to be raped, pillaged, and the things that the American military have done to other nations, man.
Yeah.
It's going to come over here now. What they got, 18,000 sleeper cells or military troops, trained military men already on this land, man, on this soil. 18,000 that they know of.
Yeah.
All right? So what's about to happen is America about to receive the same reward that they have caused on Iraq, Syria, these other lands that they have what? Went into and what? Pillage, man. All right? They gonna know it also. You see? Let me read a little bit more of this while you look this up. It says key immediate impacts of war. Military action and attacks. Specialized units are in modern context. Cyber attacks and rapid strike missiles target infrastructure, communication, and transportation to paralyze the enemy. And some of this been happening. Whether it been happening in Israel, Iran, and what the one that intercepted some of Iran missiles? That's right by Israel. Damn, I hate that I forget some of these country names. Salakia. All right. But it said that they didn't have anything to kind of do with it. I gotta look it up. Salakia, man. They didn't have anything to kind of do with it. And Iran still shot missiles on them or something like that. Damn, Salakia. It's just so much going on. Forgive me. All right, there's so much going on. There's so much running through my mind on the things that I won't speak about. All right, concerning this walk. And I don't want to write this out. What comes out, comes out. A lot of brothers been covering it. All right, so, you know, brothers just really following up. All right, what's in the news, man. All right, it says a humanitarian crisis, widespread panic, mass migration, and displaced of people, refugees escaping conflict zones, economic collapse, stock markets drop, supply chains break, and essential items, food and medicine become scarce. All right, a famine starts. Go ahead.
And these things you're listening is what been in the headlines.
This what been in the headline.
All these things, you could go down countless articles, man. All these things are being brought out. This is what's happening.
This what's happening. And we're going to play a couple of videos, you know, probably in the end or whatever of how people actually going about this thing, man. You know, taking it for fun and games, seeing the benefits of it. But now they know they have to go to war. All right, I got an article queued up with a girl who just bought a house in her first car ever. All right, and she doing a TikTok video saying the army paid for it, man. All right, but not knowing she's not about to be deployed now.
Yeah.
All right. It says societal disruption, school closes, hospital struggles, and everyday lifestyles as people seek shelter, often in subways or designated underground areas because of bombing. And you can't go to work when there's war. People just like, oh, when the war going on, I'm going to go to work, save my money. It don't work like that. All right, everything stops. It says an information chaos, the spread of propaganda, censorship, and the loss of reliable news sources, man. So you really don't know what's going on, man. You're waiting on, yeah, that's perfect to play that right now. All right. You're waiting on updates of what the people saying and how it's going. But news has always been propaganda. They can be saying, well, America is doing this and that. And Iran could be just taking on all their military bases and everything. Yeah. But they're telling you people, all right, that, oh, they're winning the war. They're killing this Iranian supreme leader. And like you said, we haven't saw that. Yeah. We don't really know that. All right. But we know according to biblical prophecy, the things that has to happen. We don't care if Esau lied. We know what's aligning through the spirit concerning war. Go ahead, brother. Put it up
read that on that part.
Yep. This last part. This the immediate things that happen. Information chaos. the spread of propaganda, censorship, and the loss of reliable news sources. Go ahead.
The next one. When they say the people gotta take cover.
That's societal disruption.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says school closes, hospital struggles, and everyday life stops as people seek shelter, often in subways or designated underground areas.
Okay, so this is from a documentation from Dubai. It says a young woman from the Philistines was broadcasting live from her home when suddenly an Iranian missile hit the residential building.
Mm-hmm.
The massive explosion caused heavy destruction and was fully documented in front of the shock of viewers.
Con, he gonna play that video. I'm gonna read this too. And the article right here says U.S. urges citizens to immediately deport over a dozen Middle Eastern countries. So it's time to flee to your country, flee to your people. But the thing is, you can't fly. You can't do anything right now because it's a war zone in the air. So planes could get shot down.
The airspace is shut down.
The airspace is shut down due to the escalation of war. The exchange of missiles and ballistic missiles and different things of that nature, man. Go ahead, show that, bro.
All you see is the screen start to shake and then everything goes black. Man.
And she was reporting information that was going on. I don't know exactly what she was saying. It says documentation from Dubai. A young woman, read that part.
This is what I had read.
Okay, come. Beautiful, your pie. Now, while that happened in Dubai, this is an article right here saying I flew to Dubai. There was a girl from Houston, Texas. And you could go look this up. She said, now I'm stranded 8,000 miles from home and terrified after the U.S. strikes Iran. So she's stuck there, all right? You could go on from travel. They got different ones. What's that one I sent you? That article. You can go on there. This one is from a day ago, all right? It says, she says she flew to Dubai. I'll read it. For my 30th birthday. Her name is Shanice Day. Her name is Shanice Day.
Say something a little different.
What it says?
It says stranded American woman.
Same thing.
Yeah.
This her. Let me see. See? This her. Or maybe that ain't her. Let me see. All right. Let me go back up. Now this should be her, huh? It look like her. That's the same girl. Yep. Shanice Day and her best friend are stranded in Dubai following recent Middle East strikes. Who traveled to Dubai for her 30th birthday, says the ordeal has left her traumatized. She is still working to return to her home in Texas and is hesitant to travel abroad again. But the thing is, that's why you got to be discerning the time. Because you don't know what's going to go down. All right?
It said, this her words. It says, I am trapped in Dubai. I came out here to celebrate my 30th birthday.
Same person.
With one of my good friends and everything went left.
See? But when you're giving it to pleasures and different things, you're not paying attention to what's going on. Everything is hot in the world right now, man. All right? Especially war. And if you go out of these countries, all right, it's all fair and warfare. Where you stuck at, it is what it is, man. Every man is about to flee to their own home. We got to get that in the scriptures too. All right? It says, this as told to us says they're based on a conversation with Shanice Day, a 30-year-old stylist based in Houston who was stuck in Dubai after traveling there to celebrate her birthday with a friend. All right. She came to Dubai with one of her best friends. They left on February 23rd, arrived in Dubai early on the 24th, the day of her 30th birthday. You're supposed to be celebrating no goddamn birthday anyways. The hotel gave me cake, roses, and drinks. They even sang happy birthday. It was wonderful. Every time I saw someone, it was my birthday. Every time I told someone it was my birthday, they made me feel special. February 28th was meant to be the last full day of my birthday trip to Dubai. That was when the Iranian strike started. Since then, we've been trying to get back to the U.S., but we've hit so many roadblocks. You see? So, and she had planned her birthday trips to Dubai about 5 months ago. The scriptures say, don't kind of speak on tomorrow, for you don't know as a day would appear.
Mm.
You don't know what shall be on tomorrow. All right, and a lot of people are making preparations to do things, and now we're in this position to where society, as we know it, can change forever, man.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Trying to see where to start.
You could get to the point.
This Isaiah 13 and
Get 14. Get to the point.
It says, and it shall come to pass as the chase rope, and as a sheep that no man take it up,
Mm-hmm.
they shall every man turn to his own people and flee every one into his own land.
Yeah, and a lot of times, remember, they got a lot of Iranians and these Arabs, all right, which mean mixture, different people, the Muslims, or what they call themselves, all right. They was going home already. They have been abandoned. We've been seeing this locally, where they've been abandoning their brothers, their supermarkets and everything, closing, owing the government millions of dollars in taxes or whatever, and they've went home, man. Go ahead.
But ultimately, also these people are somewhat in the know of what's going on too, because they can see.
There she go.
Yeah. They can see the things which are happening, man, with the different, because like you said, they're over here, they're not in their own land. Yeah. So they know the things in which happening in between the countries, man. Yeah. So when they see these things about to come to pass, they close shop, man, and go home, man.
Yeah, and everybody, because they only came over to suck whatever they could suck out of America, saying America dollar was the highest value dollar. Now it's not even no more.
And they came over to merchandise.
They came over for merchandise, man, to get ahead. All right, but now look, and here she go. This the girl. It'd be hard to see her because it's light, but this the girl. She got on I guess she got on her. She's covered up over there. Now I bet you probably do have to cover up, you know. All right, but she said a couple more things. So she said the final day of my trip. Right, she was talking about how beautiful it was, whatever. Right, she never expected anything would happen like this. Yada yada. The final day of my trip, on Saturday the 28th, I was shopping at Dubai Mall. My best friend stayed behind to go to the beach at our resort. When I went into a store, I asked the clerk if I could come back before my flight. He told me I might not be able to, and I didn't understand why. I checked my phone and immediately saw the U.S. and Israel had struck Iran. My best friend called me and told me that I needed to get back to the resort. I was shaken up by the strike in Dubai. We're staying at a 5-star hotel in the Jumeirah Beach residence area. It's not too far from the Fairmont, the Palm, which caught on fire during an Iranian air attack on Saturday night. So right where they living at, a disaster struck. I didn't see, and who's to say that this girl is still alive?
Right.
Hey, did she get, I don't know. They probably don't let no reports ain't coming out no more. It was a while ago. All right. It says, I didn't see the smoke, but I heard the sounds from an air defense system. In the U.S., we don't hear things like that. Yeah. See, because on this land, America's is not accustomed to war. These other places you go, all right, these third world countries, quote unquote, all right, this all they've been doing is war. Yeah. All right, it's a realistic state of mind where these people live, man.
Yeah.
All right.
America hasn't seen war on our shores, on the land of, like, there's never been a war, an actual war between countries with America, man.
Yep.
These people hasn't actually, like you said, they haven't seen
that,
war.
None of that.
Bro, everything is sensitive.
Everything is,
Okay, when you see videos from these other countries, you can see everything that happens.
Yep.
Everything, they don't blur nothing out.
Yeah, it's sensitive. It's all sensitive.
Yeah.
Yep. You see people dead, heads cut off. Yeah. This is a common, often seen thing in these other countries, man.
As soon as you see things go to happening in America, the police are automatically covering everything up.
Yep.
They don't let you get close.
Yep.
You know, but in these other countries, man, they just come pick up what's left.
Yeah.
Everybody is right there to see everything.
Or leave it there.
Yeah.
You know?
But you got it.
Yeah. It says, in the U.S., we don't hear things like that. It really shook me up a lot. It felt like an out-of-body experience. Sunday in Dubai felt very eerie. On Monday, we went out just to get a bite to eat, but the energy still felt off. I think the people are trying to make the best of the situation, but the mood has shifted. They broke down in tears when our flights from Dubai were canceled. And remember, I said again in Ecclesiastes that people are fearful. It says the sinners in Zion are afraid, man. All right, because they know, the people know. Even there been an article came out where 56 to 60% of America said that they don't suggest Trump do this, like, or whatever, right? But Trump is doing whatever he want to do. 59, 60, when you round it off, 60% of the people disapprove of what Trump doing, man. Yeah. All right? Immediately start looking for a way out. Their family and friends back and tell yada yada, man. Right? Tears ain't gonna help you in that.
I'm gonna get this.
Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes 3, and I'm gonna start from the top and jump down. It's 3 and 3. I mean 3 and 1. Salaki. It says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Yep.
A time to be born and a time to die.
Yep.
A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go down a little more. It says a time to kill, a time to heal.
Yep.
A time to break down and a time to build up.
Go ahead.
Okay, and with that breaking down is what's happening right now. Okay, with America. It says a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. I'm gonna jump down to verse 8. It says a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace.
Go ahead, you got it.
Gone. But like the brother been saying, man, this is the time in which we're in. Okay, a time of war. Okay, but in order for us to obtain peace, war has to come first.
War gotta come.
Okay,
that's right.
Because the earth has to be cleansed, man. What it say in I think that's Second Esdras, where it said if that which is evil be not sown, then cannot that come with good, man.
Yep.
So we can't get our kingdom without America being destroyed, man.
Without America being destroyed. That's right, brother. You know, and people are foreborn to fight. We good on that on this too. Like, you know, going down on that. But yeah, so we can go or whatever a little more here, because we was waiting on a time frame for something. All right, but we're good to go. And no, like we said, the people are here afraid. People is getting nervous. It should be on, I think in Isaiah it's gonna say the sinners in Zion are afraid. All right, get it? I believe it's in Isaiah 30. For once, I can't think of where exactly is that right now. Bear with me. All right, but yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, this is right here. I got it.
Y'all come, go ahead.
This is book of Isaiah, chapter 33, verse 14. It says, the sinners in Zion are afraid.
Go ahead.
Fearfulness had surprised the hypocrites.
Yeah, and a lot of people are hypocrites because they live under, and so is the land, well, so is the king, so is the people. And you live under the king of this earth, just a hypocrite. Look, when you look at Trump, go look at all his statements, the things that he's very hypocritical, man. He speak one thing, then change. They do something, they say, well, look, we want our peace, all right? And then he'll go and bomb the people the next day, man. Yeah. All right, that's hypocritical, man. Go ahead.
It's the same thing. Yeah. Like you just said, okay, he asked the people for peace, he give them a time frame, but before the time frame, he already striking. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
It says, who among us shall dwell with the devouring fire?
Yep. But the point was in, right?
Yeah, it was just
the sinners in Zion are afraid. And the men who going over there to war, therefore born to fight.
Yeah. But
all right?
But like that video I just showed you, right? You have these women, okay, they're in the army, and they basically making a joke.
Yep.
They making a joke, man, saying they asking the other one, what you gonna do in Iran? And they making a joke, with the gun signal, right? The gun form as if they making a joke out of war, man.
Yep.
Okay, but when these people actually get deployed out there, like you said, the people are gonna be afraid.
They're
Man.
gonna be afraid.
They ain't gonna
man.
want to fight.
Yep.
Cause this not what they really signed up for, man. They signed up to get a new house.
A house and a car. I'm about to find that. But I wish y'all work with me.
Come.
Yep. You can show them that, video while you're doing that.
I'm about to pull a video up.
Yep.
Slide. There you go.
Oh, I got it. I found it.
And we did World War II. Bitch, we'll do this shit again. Iran, we ain't scared of you. No, where the fuck do y'all stay? We ain't never fuck Iran. Bitch, we did World War I and we did World War II. Bitch, we'll do this shit again. Iran, we ain't scared of you. No, where the fuck do y'all stay? We ain't never heard of you. We send troops at your door. Bitch, you know we purging you. How you gonna be, Jack?
What they playing though?
Everybody playing. Yeah, look at here, go. Fucking right. Alright.
So funny.
Or the Lord gonna mock you in the day of your calamity, man. Look.
Tell your mama to watch them motherfucking kids, bitch.
Damn. It's light as hell. Hold on, let me turn the light down.
And I'm forever grateful. This shit changed my life. But so much came with this shit, I feel. Hey, bounce that ass just like your friend. Tell your mama to watch them motherfucking kids, bitch.
That's a lucky for all that. Alright, but anyways, it says, they said when EVB think I went ghost and was about, oh, but I'm really running things up. Whatever. It says a 21-year-old woman is celebrating getting her first house yesterday in a new car after joining the army. Until they tell her, hey, you got to deport. It's deport time. Like you got to go and be on the front line in war, man. A deployment, man. All right. Now it's go time because they done moved those warships and there's different things, and it's been news that warships been getting blown up by America. So now everything is on the front line. The elder did a video last night. It's no turning back now.
Yeah.
All right. Even if it was preliminary stages, some things was getting said, this or that. Now when that's happened, technically you can't turn back no more.
Yeah.
All right. It's only got to forward into a more hostile war. You got it.
You done went too far. You done took too many.
Yep.
So it's no peace.
Yep. It's no peace now.
Okay, but I wanted to say something, land backing off of that you just showed, right? Because what they try to do, right, is go to the things that so-called you won't be brought into the actual war.
Yep.
You'll just get the benefits.
You'll get the benefits.
But when all these things go down, man, America is not gonna have enough people to fight this war.
And you ain't gonna get paid when they send you over there. What you want? If on Friday you gonna get your paycheck every 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Like
the thing is, they think they're not gonna get sent.
Yeah.
But when there's shortage of people, you getting sent.
You're getting sent. Yeah, they'll tell you when you first start the likelihood of you going to war is 9 times out of 10 is not.
Yeah.
Right? And now when this happened, 10 times out of 10 you gotta go.
Right.
They don't even call people who they have enlisted, who still receive benefits. They're gonna tell them y'all gotta go. Sick people, VA people, y'all, everybody gotta go. When they do a draft, they're not gonna do no draft. They getting YNs, they getting grandpas, they getting mamas, they getting women, they sending bodies, man.
Man, all the YNs, y'all go ahead and do that shit.
Y'all go do that shit. This Jeremiah 51. Read Jeremiah 51. No, you get 50 and 22, I think it is. Read that, then I'm gonna read this, man. Because it's on deck now, man.
Yeah. This is a book of Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 22. It says, a sound of
50. Yeah, that's it.
It says, a sound of battle is in the land.
Yep.
And of great destruction.
Yep. So a sound of battle is in the land. It's time to battle. The battle horns, the trumpets of war is they bumping, they blowing. All right. And it's gonna trickle down again. This coming to this society. Because America gonna have to now have to deal with their reserves, the oil reserves and different things, and they don't have a lot.
Yeah.
That's why because America is an import country,
I was just finna say.
meaning they get everything in. All right. Okay, they don't export anything. So now they have to deal with their reserves, and the reserves that they got, the usage rate of people with oil, gas and all of these things, they don't have the resources like those lands that actually produce it.
Yeah.
So what happens now, those reserves that they got to use, they got to charge the people triple, quadruple, and the people don't have the money.
Why? Because how you treated the people.
Right.
How you rule. So when all these nations come together in cahoot against Babylon, they're not gonna be able to fight off all these nations, man.
Yep.
They gonna fall.
You're gonna fall. Jeremiah 51. I'm gonna start at 29. It says, "And the land shall tremble in sorrow, for every purpose of Yahweh shall be performed against Babylon," which Babylon is America. All right, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant. And modern day Babylon, all right, has an inhabitant. All right, so it's talking about what? All right, it wasn't a desolation. Even when Babylon, during the time of Daniel, all right, when the prophets was preaching, Babylon still wasn't a desolation. All right, it says, "The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight; they have remained in their holes." See, the women. let me get this in the NLT. Yeah, the so-called mighty men, because you got girls all in there. It's moles, right? I mean, it's ridiculous. All right, it's let me see what it says in the NLT. It says, "Babylon warriors, mighty warriors, no longer fight. They stand their barracks. Their courage is gone. They have become like women. The invaders have burned the houses and broken down the cities and gates." And that's what America is. They're gonna come into the land of the unwalled villages, man.
Oh.
Right? Anybody could just enter into you. That's why all these foreign they got they call it Mexicans. They got ICE, immigration, customs, enforcement. All right, because you could just come in here through the Darien Gap or Strait. You could just get into America. All these other lands, Russia and all that, these people got people on the border. Yeah. You can't just enter into their country.
You can't just go into the
It don't work like that. But America, you just come right in here.
Yeah.
All right? It says, one post shall run to meet another, and one messenger to meet another, to show the king of Babylon that the city is taken at one end, man. All right? And their passages are stopped, and the reeds have burned with fire, and the men of war are frightened, man. These people scared, man, because that sound of battle in the war, bro.
Oh.
All right? And a lot of people plan making memes. They're going to probably do a war party, World War III party. So be it. All right? But when your ass get called up, all right, because when war hit here, the Americans, you so-called Negro Latinos in there, we already poor.
Yeah.
So it ain't going to take us no time to just fall away.
Yeah.
All right? And that's pretty much the point. Like I said, there's so much more we can go into. We just want to hone in some of the points of when war starts, what happened. This the long-term consequences. Devastation of infrastructure, road, bridges, essential services are destroyed. Yeah, the city of confusion is being broken down. Babylon is Babel in the Hebrew, which means confusion. All right? It says physical and psychological trauma. People going to start plaguing of the mind and the hearts. People going to start bugging out. Long-term trauma affecting both combatants and civilians.
Yeah. And another thing is, bro, this the beginning. This the least of your worries.
This the long-term consequences.
Yeah.
The
Lord still got to come back and get his hands dirty, right?
Yeah,
this before all that.
Yes, bro.
So, yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's going to be a catastrophic collapse, man. When this infrastructure get broken down, it's going to be like the land of confusion. All right? Or the lines of confusion. Get that. All right? It says environmental damage, destruction of land, as we said, pollution, and in severe cases, the potential for radiological or chemical contamination. All right? Go ahead.
Yeah, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 11. It says, but the cormorant
Yep.
and the bittern.
Yeah.
I'm
Bitter.
gonna read it again. But the cormorant and the bittern shall
Yeah.
possess it,
Go ahead.
and the owl also, the raven, shall dwell in it.
Yep. This is talking about, from the destruction. All right. But I wanted a part out of it when those nuclear missiles and everything hit. Go ahead.
It says, and he shall stretch out upon it
Yep.
the line of confusion
Yep.
and the stones of emptiness.
Right. Because these stones are aligned. When they're empty, the lines, upon the line of confusion. When you look at America, lines separate states.
Yeah.
Right? Houston, Texas, Louisiana, there's lines. But once the Lord shuffle it up and actually do the total destruction to this place, you ain't gonna know where the hell. Louisiana may be where California at. All right? California may be where New York at, man. Show that.
All right, sure. See. Yeah, like the brother said, man, there's different lines in the map to indicate what is what.
What is what? You ain't gonna know.
They're divided into their states, okay, and it's in order.
Yep.
But after these things come to pass, man, you ain't gonna know where you at.
Yep. And in the midst of all this going down too, I'm gonna say this too. Iran was hit with a earthquake in the middle of the U.S. Israeli strikes. An earthquake hit it. But it's a lot going on. Like I said, we could go on it all day. We just kind of wanted to get into that. A little brief update on just the news surrounding war and what actually happened and take place. So we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. There's more that lies ahead. All right. And welcome to the preliminary stages of war. For all you people who looking around and don't have an idea of what's going on, well, hey, that'll contribute to your demise, man, because you didn't check when the Lord was coming back, man.
You didn't take heed.
You wasn't discerning the times and measuring the times. So that's pretty much the point. That's all you had?
Yeah, that was it.
So, Adawan wrote this lesson was edifying to the Ufi elect and those that cleave to the body. With that, we'll give infinite honors and prayers to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rekagodash.
The bonders to the elders and apostles who agree millstone. Salutation to the argument that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Till next time, we'll say shalom.
Shalom.